So one thing that seemed to happen along the way is that we lost the paragraphs in the body of our content. Now the reason this happened is because originally we were using new lines inside of a text area, which were then converted automatically to new lines once it ran through our text format. When we enabled the Wysiwyg, there was an option that was set to remove line breaks inside of the source code. And so when that happened, all of the content got mashed together in a single paragraph. So let's go ahead and add back our paragraphs. Okay, so I've added some new spaces between the paragraphs here. Let's go ahead and save this. And when we view the content, it looks like our paragraphs are gone again. Let's go ahead and shift back to the Wysiwyg to make sure that our paragraphs are actually there and didn't get stripped out somehow. Okay, it looks like they're still here. Now my guess is that by now you can probably figure out what's happening here, but let's go ahead and investigate a little bit. So let's look at the source code HTML for this content and see if we see breaks actually in the content. So we see our opening paragraph tag, we see our image, we see the first paragraph, and then we see our ending paragraph and a beginning new paragraph. So paragraphs are happening inside of the code. Let's go ahead and hit cancel. And let's go ahead and go back to Firefox and inspect our text to see if those paragraphs are showing up. Okay, I'm going to click home to go back to the home page. And I'm going to right click on the content here and select inspect element. Okay, so we have a paragraph tag here, but everything's in one paragraph. Interesting. So this means that our paragraph tags are actually disappearing. Why could this be? Well, in the past, when there's been differences between what you see on the page and what you add in the input for some content, it's usually a problem with a text format. Let's go ahead and click edit on this page, and I'm going to go ahead and close out Firebug to reclaim the space on the screen. And let's scroll down, and let's look at the tips for our text format that we're using. Under allowed HTML tags, we have quite a few options here, but you might notice that paragraph is missing. So it looks like it's getting stripped out. Let's go ahead and modify our format in order to allow paragraph tags and see if that does the trick. I'm going to go ahead and go to configuration. I'm going to click on text formats under content authoring, and then we're working with the site editor text format. I'm going to click configure, and then I'm going to scroll down to where we can configure the filters, and we have the limit allowed HTML tags under filter settings here. I'm going to click that. And then under this setting, let's go ahead and add a space and then an opening paragraph tag to match the style of the other tags that are in this input. And let's save configuration. Okay, let's jump back to the content where we're currently in editor and click view on the home page. Okay, now we see breaks between the chunks of content.